Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Fluid Chronicles Day 11, my Florida journey. Coming before you tonight just to share for a few minutes. I changed up my music in the background, a little more upbeat, didn't use the meditation music tonight. It's a lot of sirens and outside background, so I'm hoping that this would counteract and not subject you to it. I've been waiting for it to pass and to end, and it's just getting later and later, so that is not happening. So I want to go forward. So I've been choosing different times and coming before you, but being consistent and coming every day. Part of that decision has been based on what's going on around me because I'm not in my own space and feeling out the busy traffic and the interaction within my sister's home and my mom and things that come up in a day, and not wanting to infringe upon everyone because this is something that I want to do. So that's part of why and how I've been adjusting and keeping it flexible. So this is fluid. It's the fluidity of how this journey is going. So let me take a step back. I like to start these sessions with breathing. So let us get prepared, get ready to do some breathing. Uh, Again, this is day 11, Fluid Chronicles, my Florida journey. Happy Saturday. I hope you've had an awesome day. With taking these breaths, doing this breathing exercise, we are giving recognition of being given a new day. We will slowly inhale and exhale on a count of 4. And here's an example. We'll breathe in, so inhale and hold. For the first one, I will do a count, and then when we actually get into them, I'm going to use words to produce movement of energy through you. So what needs to release and what needs to come in. So you can count to yourself or in your head those 4 counts. And this is what it looks like. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. That's to a 4 count. And the hold is just pausing, being still, and allowing that flow of that breath to complete itself. So whether it's on the inhale or on the exhale, we're to completely release. Okay? Now let's be present to each breath, taking time to feel the breath enter and leave the body. Let's do a few together. You can close your eyes. So inhale, gentleness, and exhale, disruptions. And inhale, kindness, and exhale, weightiness. And inhale, wholeness, and exhale, brokenness. Now let's do another breath, intensely inhaling through our nose. And when we exhale, when we release the breath, the exhale, that we do it with sound out of our mouth. Inhale through the nose, out the mouth with sound. Inhale and exhale. do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. I just love it. That feels so good. Didn't that feel good to you? You can feel the lightness. You can feel the release. Anything that you're feeling in that moment before you start, you are taking control over it, how it flows through you and feels in you, and rejuvenating yourself, re-energizing your body, refreshing, taking that pause moment, that peace moment makes all the difference. For the gratitude share, my gratitude share today is, today I am grateful for the ability to feel as in touch, as well as feel as in emotions. I'm grateful for compassion for others. And I'm grateful for my writing group. We meet on Saturday mornings, and I'm grateful for the trust and willingness to be accountable that's being developed amongst the individuals or the members of this group. It's refreshing, it's encouraging, it holds me accountable, and I can hold them accountable, and holding each person accountable on the level that they need to be held accountable, that they want to be held accountable. We are writers at different levels, so some have already written books, some have, this will be their first book, some are poets, storytellers. So they were all working on different projects. One is working on the thesis. And so different angles, different directions, different journeys, but they all connect because it's pouring out what's in us. And so I'm loving this group. It's fairly new. So we're about over a month old. So it's the new group that I'm working with. And so I've worked with other writing groups and formed editing groups, helping individuals edit their work. I've done writing workshops. And so this one is a little different twist. The primary focus is accountability for us to get through our present projects that we're working on. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the enthusiasm. I'm loving the energy and the consistency and the accountability. So I am thankful. That's my new word for my gratitude portion. Thankful, full of thanks. As I've shared, I share a daily quote, a daily scripture, and what I call a claim it statement every day inside of the Irises Share Nuggets Facebook group. And I'm going to share what it was for today, the quote and the claim it statement. The quote is, distractions are everywhere. Notice what takes your attention, acknowledge it, and let it go. I'll say that again. Distractions are everywhere. Notice what takes your attention, acknowledge it, and then let it go. This is also by an unknown author. So I don't want you to think that I purposely seek out quotes from unknown people. It's just been a coincidence these last few days that I'm sharing quotes that we don't know who originally said them or who's being given credit for them. So these have been unknown, but believe me, in the days to come, it will be some that we can give credit to. So this quote, it reminds me, it makes me mindful of unnecessarily holding on to things, and that those things can hold weight that I don't need to carry. So just let it go. I'll just let it go. And this is a reminder for me today to just let it go. Just let it be. So it could be, I know, for example, during meditation. So meditation is an awesome exercise for letting things go. So in the process of meditating, especially when you first start meditating, all these thoughts, it's challenging. I'll say challenging to focus. And so as you're trying to focus, every thought will go through your mind. What you did, what you ate, where you need to go, where you need to be, who said what, all these thoughts are going through your mind. So one technique or one strategy to use is letting it go. So you allow the thoughts to flow. The thoughts are going to come, but the objective is not to grab onto them. For visual purposes and for understanding, uh, when you have a thought, we usually grab onto it, and that's how we're processing it. We're thinking on it. We're strategizing. That's holding on to that thought. So in meditation, you let those thoughts flow. You think in and let it just go. Another thought comes. So if you can just imagine if thoughts was flowing in front of your face, you don't grab none of them. Don't grab any of them. Just let them pass. And once all of those thoughts are released and you let them pass, you let them float by, then you get into a more settled state. You combine the breathing and maybe a mantra that you're saying and put the focus on that. And that helps to control the flowing thoughts coming into your head. But if they come up, you just let them go. You just let them pass. So you get into that deepest state or that stage where you're no longer having the flowing thoughts. So that's just an example of that for me. And today's claim it share or claim it statement is, I allow my creative energy to flow freely at all times. And I feel like that directly relates and goes right with the quote. So I allow my creative energy to flow freely at all times. So let it flow. Let it go and let it flow. Goes right there. Goes right there. So my Fluid Chronicles share for today is just brief. I've been keeping it kind of light. A lot of things going on around, heavy stuff, um, family health issues and challenges. And so those are heavy things. And so not to take on the weight of those things in a way where it weighs you down. It helps to think lighter thoughts or think about things that bring joy and that helps to clear the mind, keep you balanced and present. And so what I did today is I attended the beginning of this weekend's film festival. So there's a film festival going on this weekend. It started this evening virtually. So it is a virtual event. And I invite you to check it out on your own. It's a 5-day festival going to October 21st. So the 17th to the 21st, 5 days. That site you can go to https colon // WIM -n.com/2020. Okay. And I'll post it in the group, in the Irish Share Nuggets group. And I'll also put it in the um, Queen Irie Writers Corner. I'll put it in there as well, so you can check for either of those two. And I'll post it here in the chat. Let me post it here for you. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so I'm sharing that here as well. You can check that out for yourself. It's panel discussions and independent films and documentaries as well as movies. And the whole list of them are on the website, so you can check those out. You can contribute to the cause, or they give you the opportunity to watch them. So go to the site and see all those details. The trailers are there. You can find the trailers on YouTube. So check them out on YouTube. It will take you right to YouTube. So I attended 2 panel discussions, ones that opened up the film festival today, one on sex trafficking, and that was pretty deep. We know that this is something that exists and is happening everywhere, all over the world. So that was a panel discussion on that. That's a heavy topic, a heavy topic. This organization is out of Newark, New Jersey, and so they have a chapter or a unit that works with individuals that have experienced, been a part or victim of sex trafficking. And so they were sharing on that. And as well, I think they have the availability for you to go and see the recordings of it. And I think it is also going to be on YouTube. And the other panel that I sat in on, and I say sat in on because they did it on Zoom, but they didn't do it on the webinar component of Zoom. They did it in the regular room. And so we were actually able to be present in with the panel. So guests, everyone was together and we were able to talk to them. And so I found that intriguing, engaging, and I really enjoyed it, getting to talk with them and them giving me the opportunity to share and speak and ask questions. And so it was pretty cool. I'm so glad that I did it, that I caught that part of it today. I don't know what the other days would be like, but that's what it was like today. Another part happening will be a tribute to Toni Morrison. And so I definitely want to be a part of that. So I'm looking forward to that as well as watching a lot of the films. So the other panel that I did was called It's in the Water, Newark Filmmakers. That was very interesting as well, with some young filmmakers. And that title was because they are from Newark, New Jersey. And the term, at first I didn't know until I actually heard from them. It's in the water. They were sharing their perspective on coming from a city known for the arts and how it influenced them and influenced their life in what they chose to do and experiences that they had, as well as how it influenced them becoming filmmakers and their perspective on film and what their niche is and all of that. I found it very good, but I don't want to tell it all because you can be a part and see it. So just to give you a little pique your interest. So that is what I wanted to share today. Again, keeping it light, not dragging anything out. That's what I wanted to share today. That's what I did this evening. And I enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to the film and what's to come the rest of the days. I'll be tapping into a few of the things going on. So again, this is day 11 of Fluid Chronicles, my Florida journey. Just sharing moments and thoughts within my day of this journey, using this platform as a transparent outlet. I'm grateful for the space to release a little, and I'm glad you're on this ride with me. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow. Continue with me. Let's see, let's see where this goes together and what comes up next. Look for me on podcasts, on Spotify, Anchor, and your choice of podcast source. Just check your choice. You can find Iris's Shared Nuggets or my Drop a Nuggets series. Look for me on Iris's Shared Nuggets group and Queen Iris Writers Corner on Facebook. Also find me at Queen Irie on other media sources. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Peace. One love.